Hi, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and um, I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. This is the first video I'm making after my Mr. Supervisor is no longer with me. And to be honest, I've been sitting in my craft room at this desk for I think 2.5 hours now, and I didn't do anything at all. I'm not very productive at the moment. But yeah, I want to do a video anyway, and maybe I should tell you just a little bit on the stuff that went on with Mr. Supervisor. Yeah, in short, we adopted him, as you can say, in 2019 in September after a holiday. We picked him up. We were the third owner, and September 2019 he became sick immediately at the end of the month. But apparently he had, you call it Giardia in Dutch. I don't know how it's called in English. But it's like a bacteria inside your intestines that lives there. And when you're not feeling good, it will be like an explosion of those bacteria. And what's not a bacteria? I don't know how you call it. It uses your body as a host. It stays there and it goes up and down. So, and you have meds for that, and sometimes it stays away for a long time. So we had that figured out, but apparently it came back with Mr. Supervisor many times, about 12 times in 3.5 years. So he's been sick for a long time. And he always goes up and down. And well, you do know your fur baby at a certain point, so you know, okay, this is when he's doing okay, and this is when he's not doing okay. But he has me deceived this time because he wasn't doing okay, but he was acting normal as much as he could. But it all started last Friday, actually a week ago from today. He wasn't feeling well, but he was, when I was home, usually when I came home, he greeted me and, well, we cuddled for at least half an hour. And he didn't do that. He was sleeping, but he did wake up 15 minutes after I came in and did his thing anyway. So I didn't think too much of it, but I kept my eye on him. And the next day I made an appointment at the vet for Monday because the ones we like to go to is open on Monday. And the one I don't like to go to is open on Saturday. And I said to her, if it gets worse, I will contact the vet sooner. And Saturday, I think it was around 4 o'clock, he was on the chair next to me and he was not feeling well. And suddenly his little nose, which normally was pink, turned white for just a short moment. I think it was less than 30 seconds. And I just saw it by accident. And I was doubting if it was always that color or not. So I saw it, checked my phone to see a picture, and I was saying, oh, no, it's purple. It's a purple. It's not purple. It's pink. So I went back to him, and then it was pink again. And then he started moving, little playing, and did some things on my desk. Didn't think too much of it, but I kept my eye on him. I didn't do anything. I was very nervous all day that Saturday because I had a very bad feeling. I don't know why. In the meantime, I was checking the vets, which one was open in the area. No one was open, only the one that was far away. And I need to have two people in the car, one driving and the other one holding him, because he doesn't like to be traveled. When he arrives at the vet, his heart is outrageous, and they always say, oh, he has a heart condition, but that's from stress. He's so stressed out, and usually when I go back home, he will be sick for 4 days because of that trip. So my husband came home and I said, well, I don't have a good feeling. We have to go to the special vet clinic that is a little bit further away. And I made an appointment right away. Took Mr. Supervisor. The vet checked him for 45 minutes, everything. I think no one ever listened to his heart that well as she did. She checked, she felt, she did everything. She asked a lot of questions and showed her the meds that he was using. And then she said, I can't see what is wrong with him. And I said, well, take a blood test because my feeling is not good about this. Take a blood test. She said, well, you can do it on Monday. And I said, no, take it now. I want it now. But it's very expensive because it's the weekend. I said, I don't care. My husband said, we don't care. Do it now. So we took the blood and it took 20 minutes to have the results. We had to wait a little bit longer. And then she asked us back in to the treatment area with Bo, of course. And then she said, I don't know how to say this, but this cat looks very okay, but his blood levels of his kidney are sky high. It's very dangerous. And to be honest, if you didn't push through with that blood test, I would never recommend it because I didn't see it was necessary to do that. So this little boy is extremely strong in misleading you because he was performing even when she was checking him. He was doing his best. But my husband said when we went to the clinic, okay, we go to the clinic, but we will take him home tonight because we went to the clinic in 2020 before and then he had to be operated. And he was there for a week and we couldn't visit because of COVID. And it was the worst time for Mr. Supervisor and for us because he didn't like it there. It was extremely stressful. So we couldn't keep the promise because we had to leave him there because they had to do some sort of we call it dialysis. You put fluid through the kidneys to clean your blood, and it has to be for 3 days, and then you could see the levels drop. And he didn't eat. Next day they called me, oh, he ate, and I was so happy he ate. And I thought, oh, everything's going to be okay, but it's a different crew. Then the doctor, the vet, called and he said, well, he did eat, but his levels went up. From 1,000, it was 1,170. So it's not looking good. But sometimes the measurements go up, the levels go up, and the next day, the third day, they drop. So we continue to do this treatment. I said, okay. Then they called me in the middle of the night that his, I'm not sure it was kalium or natrium. I don't know how to say it, but something like the salt was too high in his, well, he urinated and that was not good. So they have to, well, there was something in his urine. I don't know what it was, but they have to put salt through his system. I don't know how to say it, sorry. It's very difficult to explain it in English for me. To drop those levels, and they did drop, and they also measured, they took a biopsy from his bladder and took some fluid to test, and there they saw that it wasn't clean, the kidneys were not doing the job. And Monday there was an ultrasound scheduled because they only can do it on Monday because there's a special vet that can do that. That's not a regular one that they do at a regular vet, and that would give us more answers. And there they saw a kidney stone that had been stuck in one of his kidneys, was because of the fluid, the I don't know how you call it. Well, they were doing like dialysis. It moved just a little, but apparently we learned now, the little moment I saw his nose turn white, he had a kidney attack, like a heart attack, but then with your kidney. and both the kidneys were not working anymore. So we received that call on Monday morning, about 11 o'clock in the morning. And I said, oh, well, maybe you can remove the kidney stone. And she said, yeah, I can do that. But the kidneys are not working anymore. And it's damaged and it's never going to work. If you take him home, he will have a slow, painful death. So, yeah, we didn't want that. So we decided to put him asleep, which we had to do in the evening because I had a appointment scheduled at the hospital that I couldn't reschedule, and even checked if I could go sooner. It wasn't possible, and it was at the end of the day, and then you have the traffic jam and everything. We have to drive from one city to the other, and then we scheduled for about 8 o'clock in the evening. And at 9 o'clock, well, they did sedate it and do everything, and he fell asleep. And we did a little ceremony in the garden because he's buried in our garden. And then we had to go to bed because the next day my alarm went off at 6. So it was a crazy Monday and a crazy week. And I do miss him a lot. We do miss him. But yeah, that is what happened to little Mr. Supervisor. I'm sorry. But yeah, he's no longer with us, and it's extremely quiet in the house and in the craft room. But yeah, I do wanna. I have to. I have a lot of work to do because I have to be back on track. I have to do the. Oh, let me check the Valentine's hashtag LDA Valentine's giveaway. I'm sorry, I didn't come to do that. I didn't have the time or the energy. Well, I didn't want to. To be honest, I was feeling very bad. And I also have to do the giveaway of the journal that I made. And we are also checking out everything for the membership drive giveaway in the Facebook group. So we have 3 coming up. Yeah, and maybe you also want to know what this is. Well, these 3 fingers got stuck. This one is rather okay, but these were hurt very badly underneath a platform that was from Mister Supervisor, where you can scratch your nails. And it is not broken or bruised, but it's the vessels are snapped. They snapped, and it's all blue, and there was moist. It's still a little blue. Not sure if you can see, but yeah, it's getting glazed, getting very shiny. I have glazy fingers, but I can do this now. I couldn't do this on the first evening it happened, so it's just like a bruise. So it will be okay. I could work, so that was a good thing because I didn't want to stay at home. I had plans to show you a little more of what I had already done before all these terrible things happened. So yeah, I wanted, well, I can show you just a little what I've been doing. And maybe I can do more in the next video. I'm not sure how many videos I will be able to make this weekend because, well, I'm not, it's not going very well, to be honest. I'm doing my best, but I had this French Invoices mini kit, and, well, let me tell you what gave me the idea. One moment. I have a few of these French invoices, and this one is from 1886. So it's from the 1800s, 1901. This I don't know. It says 193. Oh, 1931. 1977. And I had these, and when I was in Reims with my husband last April, I bought these. And these are like the ones you saw, but then the modern version. Not sure if you can see, but like this. So I thought, okay, what if I use this one, the larger, ow, my hand, the larger one to do that. What if I just make my own vintage receipt invoice? And I came up with this. So this is one of these, and then I also had the smaller ones, and I did it with inks and stamps. So, and I'm not sure how you call this, but this is also from Tim Holtz. You just splash it on, and it was fun to do that. And it even has the prints on the back. I thought, wow, if you don't have the real deal, this can be a lot of fun. And then I thought, maybe I can make one myself. So I made these. It's a combination of the new one and the old one with the letter types and the information that's on. And then I thought, okay, maybe I can do just a little French invoices kit. So I came up, so we have to put this out of the way, with a 7-page kit, actually 6 and 1 freebie, and the freebie will be available in my Facebook group, and this little kit will be available on my Ko-fi for a very small price. And these are also different invoices, but here's the one from 8086, and other stuff that I have, like French invoices. Then I have this sheet. This is like a collage sheet. This is also a collage sheet, by the way. Then I have the one on real size, and this is from 1912. So I have these. And then I have these. I have also a smaller version. Not sure if you can see. Yeah, you can. Smaller version in 3 different colors, to be honest. 3, yeah. And then I have this one with the little marks. And I have tags, tickets, and some tabs. And I have to decide which one will be the freebie. I'm not sure yet. Maybe this can be the freebie. No. Yeah. This is going to be the freebie, and the other ones will go in the kit. I didn't think this much about this kit yet. I didn't think it through because, well, I had it planned for last weekend and I didn't do anything. But I thought maybe it's fun if we make, I cut out the other ones, but these are the same, size. If we just stamp, ink, and use your stamps, use your inks, maybe do a little embossing. You can also use your little bits and pieces. You can even put a butterfly on it if you want to. But I thought maybe it's fun because I did clean out my craft loom just a little. I have all my stamps now on my shell, and I have my die cuts in a special binder and all sorted out. And I did this 1.5 weeks ago already or something. And then I start playing with these. So if you don't have the little booklet that I have, but maybe you can purchase it online, Maybe you also have it in your country in another language. Maybe we have those in the Netherlands too, but they look stupid. They have this code on it on front of this thing, so you can't use it in paper crafts. It looks so silly. But yeah, this is what I've been up to, and this a little French ledger invoice kit. Sorry, my mind is everywhere. This French invoice kit will be listed in my Etsy, and then you have 6 pages including the freebie, but the freebie will also be available in the Facebook group, so you can download it and have a little play. So yeah, that's my first video, and I'm not sure when I'm going to do the winners drawing of the membership challenge, because we are still waiting on the results. It was a lot of work to find out, because people didn't answer the questions and didn't say which friend guided them to this group. If you just fill in a friend, we don't know which friend. So, but we will get there. And yeah, I had so many plans, and I'm just going with the French invoices for now. I'm going to do little crafts on my table, and maybe you want to join in. Yeah, I hope you do, and we can do it in the Facebook group together. It will not be a challenge as I usually do, because there's something happening next month that is taking all my energy, and I really have to get back on track. And if I do another challenge, I'm so far behind. So just for fun, and I hope you will join in. And yeah, thank you also, I almost forgot to say, for all your kind and heartwarming messages and posts in the Facebook group about Mr. Supervisor. It meant a lot to me. It still means a lot to me. It did help me, but yeah, during the video, I don't know why it's so difficult. He was always in the room with me when I did a video, always. And he was going in, out, going in, out, going in, out. You don't know that because I paused the video and then I opened the door and he went out, and then I sat down, videoed, and then he wanted to come in. So yeah, he kept me busy, and I didn't mind. I love that little guy. I miss him so very much. Yeah, but that was just a little update on Mr. Supervisor's history and French invoices, and the update on my hand. But it's going to be okay very soon. I think next week everything will be fine. So yeah, well, it's rather strange to ask if you like the video, because it's not a real fun video, but if you want to give it a thumbs up, please do. And I have more videos. Usually I do a lot of crafting and giveaways, but you can check the other videos that I have linked in this video. And I hope to see you next time, and I hope to do better next time. I hope to be more happy next time. Thank you very much for watching and for listening to me, and thanks again for all your kind words. And yeah, I guess you miss Mr. Supervisor too. So this is it for today. I hope to see you next time. Stay safe, stay creative. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye. Bye.